Okay, we are in Articulate Storyline 3, and this is my project from Story View. So I'm just going to zoom out and show you guys right now what it looks like. So I have an opening scene here, and then at the end of that opening scene, users have to select a specific module that they want to enter, and it forwards them to either the time management piece, the what to expect piece, the communication piece, or the course sites piece. When they get to the course sites piece, they are asked to select what type of course they're in, and I've created 4 different scenes based on 4 different types of courses: core courses, electives, foreign language, and other, just because my company has several different providers for the different types of courses, and there are certain tips and tricks that the students need to be aware of based on the certain course they're in. So once they've completed all 4, the course sites, time management, what to expect, communication, they'll be brought back to the overview screen, and it'll pop up with this slide, which says basically, congratulations, you've completed the orientation, and it'll give them some next steps. So I'm going to walk you guys through it right fast. Let me preview entire project. And this might take a minute to load because there is a decent amount of video in here right now. I still have some videos to add, but I'm going to show you what I have completed so far. So I've added some animations throughout. That specific video I'd made earlier this year in Adobe After Effects for another video I was working on, and I thought, well, why not toss it in here? It's pretty and it's fun, so I'll just put it in here. And I'm going to click the next button. Again, animation. Next button. Animation here that wasn't here before. So I clicked course sites, and here it asks them to select what type of course they're in. So I'm going to take you guys through the core course right now. So this slide is not complete. There's some content that needs to be added to it, but the navigation is complete. So if they click to view the video, it takes them into this. I'm going to turn that down. So this is a screen recording that I did using QuickTime on my Mac, and I just imported the video into Storyline and added layers and an overlay to it so that the video pauses when it gets to a cue point, and it shows a layer, and that layer has a question in it. And the students have to answer the question correctly, and once they do, it comes back to this video and resumes the video. So I'm going to show you one of those. Here's one. So in the video, this was just covered. So the most up-to-date information exists in the. If they click the wrong answer, it turns red. If they click the correct answer, that's when that layer closes and the video resumes. So I've done that for the student information system here, and let me take you guys to the learning management system video. Okay, so again, the learning management system slide still needs some work, but if we click into the video, it displays the video, and this has those same questions and layers that we just saw in the previous video. There are about three to 7 questions per video depending on the length. If it's just a couple minutes long, I only did 3 questions, but this one in particular, the learning management system, is about 10 minutes, so I put I think 6 or 7 questions in here just to kind of break it up throughout and try and keep their attention, because there is some really important information in here that is going to be helpful to the students later on down the road. So eventually this one would pop up with a question, but I'm going to go ahead and move you guys on. Just having some mouse trouble here. So this, let me go back one. This is the tips and tricks for the specific type of course they're in. Again, needs some work, but when they click to view the video is there, the questions are there, and this is specific to core courses, so I use this chemistry course to demo everything I need to show them in core courses. And once they complete that, you can see I'm in that chemistry course. So once they complete either the core course, the elective, the foreign language, or the other, it brings them back to this screen, and course sites would be grayed out because I have it set to toggle the variable at the very last. I have it set to toggle the variable at the very last slide in the scenes. So the variable would be changed. This would be grayed out as a result, and then they would just click into the other options here. Now, I have created a couple of Powtoons for the time management piece. So number 1 is don't procrastinate, and then immediately after that we have this little Powtoon that I created. And it looks like I need to edit some player settings, so I can take this menu off the side. Unless it's absolutely necessary, I don't like to use the menu. It just looks clunky to me. I don't know why, but I'm going to take that off the side. And here's my little Powtoon. And then they come back to this kind of format, and then again a Powtoon. Anyway, so that's the Powtoons, and for this I will do a Powtoon after each one. So this one doesn't have one yet, but it will, and then this one will have one as well, and then finally this one. And you can see the grayed out that I'm talking about here, so I had it set to toggle the variable on the last slide we visited, so when we came back to this one, time management was grayed out. Same thing will happen for what to expect. Here I'm just going to do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and do some voiceover, and then we come back and those two are grayed out, of course, and then communication. Again, I'm not going to do the Powtoons in here, but I want to show you guys what I've done so far. There will be, so you see that I have little slides after some of these, and there will be slides after number 3, number 4, and number 5 as well. I just need to develop those. So I'm going to go back, and again, something happened, and our variable didn't toggle. Might have been because I went back to the previous slide. I'll work on that. Okay, the variable toggled that time. So that's what I have right now, and then if this were grayed out as well, after about 3 seconds, this slide would pop up and would tell them, you know, congratulations, you've completed the orientation, and then gives them information for next steps. This isn't formatted the way I want it to be right now, but the content is there, so I know what to put there. So that's what I have done thus far on my project. I apologize for the length of this video, but my project is kind of long, and I've done a lot of work on it in the past week or two, so I just wanted to show you guys. If you have any questions or suggestions, definitely let me know. Thank you.